Hi, y'all. I'm here to talk about content marketing. That's this week's focus. What is content marketing anyway, and should you be doing it? A good content marketing program requires that you know your audience and that you understand what they need and want to read about. Remember, you're not selling as much as you are just drawing and attracting your readers with your content. You are serving them, you're not selling to them. The Content Marketing Institute defines content marketing as a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience and ultimately to drive profitable customer action. Content marketing is not advertising, it's customer service. You're serving your customers by providing content that makes their lives easier. Anyone who spends time in the kitchen or is responsible for family meals appreciates good recipes. Whole Foods knows this and features a recipe blog. Rather than just saying, "Come buy groceries from us," they provide a recipe that makes the customer want to shop with them. If it seems a little overwhelming, don't worry. Remember, you don't have to create all of the content. You can serve your customers very well with content curation. Most marketers use a combination of curated and original content. Find articles or posts by others that benefit your reader and share them on social media. Or write a short paragraph on your own website or blog and explain why you think the post is worth reading. And then link to the original source, of course. Now, how do you get started? Like any marketing strategy, the first step is to set goals. What do you hope to accomplish with your content program? Put your strategy in writing and think through your business goals carefully. Content Marketing Institute recommends that you base your strategy on 3 important decisions. First, the why. Second, the who. And third, the how. Let's start with the why. Define your marketing and business purpose for your content program. What do you want the result to be? Do you want to create more awareness, stimulate interest, or educate your customers? This will help define the kind of content you'll offer. Next, we'll tackle who. Who is your audience and what are their needs? In the Whole Foods example, the audience is people who have an interest in natural and healthy foods. They generally have some disposable income and don't mind spending a bit more for higher quality food. When you know who your audience is, you better understand how to write for them. And let's talk about how. How will you tell your story, your unique story, in a way that attracts your ideal customer? First, determine your unique value proposition, or USP. What do you have to offer that sets you apart from the competition? For Whole Foods, it's the perceived quality of their groceries and the availability of items you won't find at your neighborhood grocery store. The first thing you have to do as you're planning your content program is to understand your customer. John Deere, the tractor manufacturer, is widely known as the first content marketer. In the late 1800s, the company, better known for farm equipment, launched a magazine called The Furrow. The magazine featured articles about farming that were not promotional but purely for the benefit of farmers. The Furrow's content was successful because it addressed farmers' pain points. This takes research and customer focus. The best way to do this is to create buyer personas. A buyer persona, sometimes called an avatar, is an essential exercise as you determine the kinds of content you'll publish. It's a picture of your ideal buyer, just a fictitious person. Here are some factors to consider as you define your personas. Age, demographic information, professional occupation, educational level, socioeconomic factors, political leanings if it's applicable, family makeup, and anything else that might relate to your products. Sometimes it's helpful to even use images. Create a separate persona for each type of customer. For example, if you're a cleaning service and you do both residential and commercial, you'll need separate personas for each. John Deere's success with content marketing can be attributed to their superior understanding of their customers. Commit your personas to memory and have them top of mind when you create any marketing materials or content. Plan your content carefully. Once you understand your audience, you can begin planning your editorial calendar. Start with anything seasonal that might apply, or if you're a retail store, you might want to think about holidays and other special days. Plug those into your calendar first and allow plenty of lead time to plan and create content. How far out should you schedule? There are billions of editorial calendar templates available online. If you just a simple Google search will find you plenty. Personally, I found the entire year to be overwhelming. It's really kind of hard to predict, especially in our COVID environment. As I record this today, it's especially hard to predict what might be happening 9 months down the road. What works best for me is to plan my content about 1 to 2 months in advance. That way I know what's coming up, yet the planning isn't overwhelming. I do a little each week rather than one long session at the beginning of the year. I create one blog post each week and topics are scheduled through at least the next month. I keep my content ideas and calendar in my to-do list app, which is Todoist. I can easily add a new topic or idea that comes to me whether I'm on my phone or my computer. Find the system that works best for you, but be sure you have some way to jot down ideas that may pop into your head at random times. Use your personas. Brainstorm topics based on what you know about your customers and their pain points. Here's an example. Let's say that I'm a middle-class parent with 3 children. I have both my husband and I, our partner and I, are working outside the home, and we don't have a lot of disposable income. Here's our pain point. We need really good, healthy, economical, quick-to-prepare, kid-friendly dinner ideas. That's a challenge every night of the week. Here's the kind of content that would satisfy those needs. Recipes that use inexpensive and easy to find ingredients and can be prepared in less than 30 minutes. It's important to be consistent in your content marketing. How often can you reasonably and reliably expect to post content? I post once a week. I would love to be able to post twice a week, but I'm realistic about my time and resources. Consistent posts will help you rank in the search engines and help establish you as an expert and thought leader in your space. Well-researched and well-written posts will make you valuable in your customers' eyes. Create content that stirs your reader's emotion. Put your product in a context that shows it being used to accomplish a higher purpose. If you're a gardening store, plant a garden in a struggling neighborhood and help residents learn to grow healthy food. Use your video or a blog post to show your efforts. Use user-generated content. User-generated content is some of the best marketing you can't buy. It's always more valuable and relatable when someone else talks about you. Get permission where it's needed and create a branded hashtag that your customers can use to share their experience on social media. Above all, don't use your content to sell. Content marketing, when done well, is not promotional. You're not pushing products or selling. You're showing and telling in a way that's completely focused on your customers' needs and not about you. I hope you are ready to give content marketing a try, or to put a little more energy into your program if you're already trying it. Just remember your why, your who, and your how as you put together your strategy. I hope you'll follow me on Twitter at Beth G. Sanders, on Instagram at Beth G. Sanders Online, And I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next week, thanks for watching.